town of Lytton. Yay!
Where is it for going?
Yeah, it's pretty busy. It's the only radio station I can get.
It's like what, 6 or 7?
When I wake up next morning with guilt dripping out of my ear, I said, baby, I love you. And then it all is.
Yeah, pretty good station. Here we go. I'm surprised you got radio at all out here. All right, so we're just pulling off the pavement now, and we've got a pretty stiff climb actually today. 11 o'clock at night, nothing like getting into four-wheel drive. This is still a normal road, so it's not a trail. So we'll climb quite a ways up. We'll see where we're gonna camp here. We'll probably go another hour, maybe less. We'll see. It's midnight and we're hitting the 4 low section. The road's really mushy. Lots of drag. Lots of drag on the air down tires. So Monica just checked this section out. And
Maybe you want to just go look at it first before you just drop in and make sure you're not going to get your files in.
well, you just walked it, no? In we go.
You're fine on my side.
Yeah, I want to go your side a bit more.
Hopefully that dries out. What?
That was a beer can. So I think we'll rise up pretty steep here right away. Man, yeah, this place was just pretty saturated. This way more so. Good stiff climb. This is pretty steep actually, you can't tell on video probably. Oh dear. That's a good torque monster, this one. Drop in. There we go. It's 3 degrees. We're just a little bit away from snow. Actually, I think some of the precipitation looks like slushy snowflakes. Yeah. Pretty slow looking rain. I think it's maybe. Well, it's just after midnight. We're in 4 low second gear. Wet snow. Not totally surprised.
Yes, that means no mosquitoes.
Probably. We're just missing Ben. He would fit right in with this right now. We've got a bunch of climbing to do and a couple non-treed sections that are narrow. Hopefully not snowed in like last time. I'm gonna take this rock out. And yeah, hopefully we'll get to camp here tonight. Last time we had to dig this out. Oh man, this is still pretty freaking tight this time. 2.7 tons on here. Let's keep it to the left.
No, not that much. You don't have to. You're good. No, you're fine.
Dug through it nicely. Okay, we found our spot. It's been a while since we've been here. It's 12:20 a.m., but at least we won't have to move camp again, because we were gonna pitch it down maybe an hour below, but this will be probably where we stay for the weekend, so that's good. It is way late, but yeah, we don't have to get up tomorrow and move camp and keep going. Good stuff. And the Jeep did well, even though the road's really saturated and really soft, and it was fine. So it's 3 degrees. It doesn't feel too bad, but we're still pretty warm from driving up, so we'll probably get kind of cool here pretty quick. Yeah, it just kind of shows how slimy and wet everything was. It's pretty gross. Stuff is just hanging and oozing. Yeah, ew. Just caked on here, like, I mean, it's just thick gravel and bits. I don't know what the heck that is. Pretty gross. No big deal. Monica's got the footprint out. Tent is going up. We got a couple tents actually, just in case we do a backpack, but I kind of doubt it. And we'll probably have to set up the awning on this trip. We'll see in the morning how the situation is, see what the weather's gonna do. But I mean, we got plenty of stuff. We've got 5 pounds of propane, couple of small bottles, and portable shower. We got lots of lights on the roof for floodlights, spare batteries, couple stoves, couple tents, electric cooler. So it's a pretty good setup. So we can run solo having the winch and big jacks and all the recovery gear, snatch blocks. Yeah, four-wheeling solo is always a little different. There's no buddies to help you out, especially when you're this remote. This is pretty far in, and there's not any tracks in front of us. Just no, there's nobody up here at all, and no sign of the road being used. But that's okay. That's why we came this far, because long weekends are just not fun if you're looking for solitude. And you run across a big crowd, so yeah, we don't expect any crowds here. We're gonna claim this spot. Okay, better help the wifey. Well, it's getting pretty late, but Monica, she has a wine going. Well deserved for navigating. Found the place. So we got the tent set up, everything's set up. We've got stove and table set up over there already for the morning. So here's 20 liters of water. This is clean potable water. And then over here we have another 10 liters. I'll just pull that out now. We also got water filtration on board, so we can filter water and fill these. But we have a good creek nearby, so water won't be an issue. Got plenty, but yeah, we've got 30 liters just to start, and we'll just keep that topped up. Yeah, he's tired. It's been a long day for the dogs. Well, good morning, you dogs. Dog breath. It's been a pretty cold night, actually. And raining a lot. Oh, Reno, you have to do that
Yes.
right now.
I have to do my guy thing.
You do the guy thing. So, yeah, it's been raining pretty well most of the night. Right, Savannah? We're kind of cooped up in here. Is it time to get up, doggy? Oh, yeah. Well, I'm gonna get up soon, I guess. Let's start building some shelter. Whoop. This is just our cheap car camping tent we use just for car camping. And last night I set up our little kitchen. Got the 5-pound propane this time, because those little ones just burn up and they're getting so expensive. Here's some of the background. And we got some fresh snow. Not surprising. 3 degrees last night when we rolled in. So it looks like it's lifting slowly. Got pretty grimy. Man, that just cakes on here. That's gross. Well, having a nice coffee, but the weather, not so great. I've got my makeshift awning. I could fix it up a little bit here, but it's doing the job, keeping us dry, because now, of course, it started raining again. Yeah, not so shit hot, but that's all right. We'll clean up this awning mess and we'll get cozy, have some breakfast. Checking GPS. So yeah, 1914. So no wonder we got a bit of a cold snap up here and fresh snow. We made another batch of coffee. Good hot coffee keeps the spirit up, right? The weather's just kind of in and out. Not really improving. That's some pretty good rain showers. Looks like I look like shit here. That's what happens when you bust your ass all week and then drive past midnight and set up camp. But that's okay. This is good out here. Love the sound of the creek and the birds and nothing else, really. It's just us. We'll do some hiking later or tomorrow. We'll see how the weather turns out. But, you know, the clouds are hard to tell, but there's some pretty good sized peaks around here, but they're starting to show through, so I don't think this cloud layer is too thick. Are you gonna chase him, Savannah? You know, you got a good wife when she's at the other end of a big piece of timber. Yeah, the rain's back, it's cold, so we're doing as much as we can to get wood. I didn't bring the chainsaw. Kind of regret that, but I have a handsaw and an axe, so we'll just make do. We'll make do with what we got. How are we gonna drop this? You wanna drop it here? Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I've cut this piece here, most of the way through it, but I think there's pressure on it. Oh, if it's gonna kick on me, so I kicked it already, but I don't feel like getting hurt out here. So we'll use this with Reno attached.
Reno, that's not yours. Come here.
Gonna stand back a bit
Reno,
and see what happens.
come. Oh, I see. I see what you're doing. Reno.
That's why I want to stand back. You just don't know where the stuff is gonna go. So stay the fuck back. Hey Ben, this is how it's done. Trailer park style. Yeah, baby. Ah! Need some weight. All these beers have helped a lot. Okay, cut. Oh man, that piece was a pain in the ass because over half of it was down that steep bank. It is pretty steep, and all the knots. Yeah, it goes down quite a ways. So it's out.
Oh, this is a good piece.
Oh yeah. It's good wood. So this one here we'll cut in half up here and we'll carry it down. I'm gonna be ready for a beer after this. Holy shit. Whew. I'm definitely not cold anymore. Are you still cold?
I'm actually really sweaty.
There she goes. Mountain Mama. All right. Which piece do I carry? The saw I'm using is a G-Man. It is made in Sweden, so that explains why it's actually cutting pretty good. It's got a pretty decent blade on it. It's kind of small. This is about max for it, I guess. It's not very deep or tall, so works for this. Is that yeah, tough to get completely through it, obviously, but didn't take much just to go around it. And we got wood. Obviously, it's a bit of work, but on a day like this, it doesn't really matter. We're just hanging tight at camp, waiting for the weather to break. Might as well get some exercise and work the muscle. All right, I haven't been doing any gym workout at all, so I might as well do all my biceps today. I'm at it. Full extension. Oh yes, this is really good. Free weights are the best for you out in the mountain air. Ah, come on.
In the
Couple
rain.
more. Okay, 20 more. All right, let's do it. Okay, overhead now.
Is this Krav Maga?
All right, and a couple overheads. Good shoulder presses. That's good, especially after a long night and too many beers. You know, what else could you do today? This is good. Let's make a fire. Oh, just changed into a dry shirt because, yeah, all nice and warm and comfortable but sweaty. So once the camp chores stop and you got damp shirts and clothes on, you'll get uncomfortable pretty quick. And it's really hard to get rid of the chills. Whew. So that was a good little warm up for sure. Not cold now, and I'm dry, so we'll go from there. Almost lunchtime. Looks like weather is not improving. That's fine. We're ready for it. Looks like it's lunchtime for the dogs. Reno, stay. He needs a bit of leave it, don't touch it. He's gotta learn his manners a little bit because he's like a vacuum cleaner. Wait. Oh man, what are you having there for them?
Sardines.
Oh boy. Oh.
Oh, you've never witnessed his growl.
Oh yeah. She's getting really anxious. I don't want anybody near that.
But the only time he growls, ah!
You gotta wait. You feed them that close together?
No, I moved the bowl.
Savannah's got manners.
That.
This guy, not so much. Everybody ready for Mr.
Wait.
Hoover?
Ah! You wait. Da!
You wait your turn.
No. You know, yours is here. Good boy.
There we go. Count the seconds.
Slow down.
It's like he's been in the mountains for 3 days without food. Is that good? No camera shot, I can see. You get those bits. You get those. That's it? What was that? 45 seconds? Yeah. Watch your tongue.
Watch your tongue.
Sharp edges on that. What is that? You gonna give him chili? And basmati?
No.
You found that in the bin?
No, I bought this, so I was going to show you. So,
Oh, okay.
we know? No.
So, oh, what do you got?
Grilled cheese sandwich.
Grilled cheese sandwich. Look at that. Well, it's kind of raining, so again.
Fine, that's
So
okay.
while we're sitting around doing nothing, might as well work on the booties. These are definitely in need of some treatment. Pretty rough, pretty dry. So we'll do that. How's that sandwich? It looks really good. Looks really good from here. Oh, I'm sure it's really good. Ham on there too. Perfectly browned.
Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese oozing out. My God. Having a rest. That's a mighty fine toque you got on there, Missy. Huh? Yeah. Aren't you just something cool? You want to keep it? You like your toque? You not looking at me? Are you mad at me? That looks good on you. Weather's just not really improving, so I'll just play around some more. This is courtesy of Reno. I'm going to see if an open flame will actually seal that up so it doesn't fray anymore. It might work. Smelt that together a little bit. Okay, don't touch that. It's gonna burn the crap out of your fingers. Okay, maybe I'll give it a little bit more. Good. Nicely melted together. That should last for a bit. Oh look, this end too. And that's the result. That'll work. So the rain has picked up again. No visibility. So
Close, right?
yeah. You want to lie down maybe. Don't get wet. So I don't know. Doesn't look so good. I guess we can just do one of these. Hey Ben. So we're at the lake here, Upper Shoelaps. We found our way last night, rolled in at what? 2. Oh yeah, nice. You hear that? Can't even blame you this time. 7 degrees, pissing rain, so we're just hanging out. Having a beer. Okay. And oh, the lake is over here, and so are the mountains. Ha ha. Got our shitty tent. Hopefully it'll hold up. Got a backup tent if we need. But yeah. Shoelaps. I don't know. Haven't seen great weather here ever. But man, it was good to come in with nobody around, no tracks in front of us. I don't think we'll see anybody either. Want to say hi to Ben?
Hello, Ben.
Well, we'll check in with you later. Man, I can almost feel the sun. Still drizzling, but it's brightened up a lot. We're just waiting for this break, the final break, because the weather is supposed to be not bad and definitely improving for tomorrow. So let's see if this will just fall apart on us and move on. Well, that's a little bit of a good sign. Partially blue sky. I mean, things can really change here. Could be a beautiful afternoon, or it may just go back the other way and be nasty. Man.
See, I just have to start drinking my wine.
Pretty well. Oh, I see there's lots of bugs out. So we're going for a little walk. It's a nice little lake up here, actually super scenic. And tomorrow, if it's decent, we'll head up.
That's nice lighting on it. Oh, I forgot how nice it is.
Beautiful creeks running into it. Up it goes.
And it doesn't come off when it's dry, by the way.
Doesn't it? It's like concrete.
No, look at your shirt. It's disgusting.
Oh. What is this?
I'm prepping food.
French rabbit Chardonnay. Is it like a 4-liter jug? Oh.
Perfect for camping.
Wow.
It's not that good, but it's the only one there.
Well, out here everything's good.
And,
Well, let's party then. I'm gonna have a beer. Oh, bit more sun. Check it out. Awesome. Maybe the shitty tent will dry up. What a mess. Check out this kitchen.
you're not gonna have your are you?
Oh yeah. It's good attractant for wild animals. Very bad camp etiquette. Leave the ham and cheese out for the bears and the coons and.
Well, you're supposed to have your fucking thing an hour ago.
That's. Huh. Well, this is all right. It's a nice improvement from earlier. So we dragged this wood out here. We got some more scoped out. We'll keep the fire kind of smallish. Not our usual ripping fires when we stay at cut blocks where there's an endless supply. But this wood will probably burn okay because it's super dense. There's can't really see the rings, but it's extremely tight. Takes a long time for the trees to get just to this size even. I bet you this is 100 years old. That didn't work out too good. What is that in your hand?
I found it in a creek.
Oh yeah, nice.
Hi, I found you too.
Oh, pretty, like the puppy. What you got? Oh, look at this.
Check it out. I don't think I've ever used it yet.
Huh. Well, a wine glass that assembles ready for camping.
And French rabbit. High-end. Chardonnay.
Well, back here, it's better than not having nothing. Look at that. Drink up.
Oh, it smells smoke.
Smoke and wine? Mm-mm-mm.
It's not bad.
There you go.
It's not too sweet, not too dry.
So we had a pretty nice evening, really. The sun's just kind of went down, but we had a fair bit of sun. And it was kind of warm. The fire's going really good. So it was nice that it turned around and we didn't have to sit in the rain all day. So if this holds in the morning, we'll probably spend a full day up on the train behind us here or in front of us, and yeah, we'll do that. We'll bring our lunches and probably come back down here late afternoon or so. In the pot we had some red potatoes and a sweet potato cooked super soft. And then Monica spooned it over with some chili and cheese.
And chicken.
Oh, there's some chicken too.
Chicken.
Some leftover chicken from a roast chicken we had. So there you go. Hot meal for the tummy. Weather's still holding. Fogs are out, not too bad. And clouds are just hanging out. But it's fairly stable, it seems, with some blue sky. What's going on this morning? Egg sandwich, scrambled eggs and bacon, freshly made by my wifey. All right. And then we'll probably go for a little hike. Weather's not bad this morning. Not bad. We had our coffee and breakfast, and we've just kind of packed up for a day trip. It's pretty late. It doesn't matter, so we've got lots of daylight. If the weather holds, I'd be happy. So we're packing, expecting maybe some rain and some cold wind up high, so take some extra layers and coats. Also gonna bring the ice axe. Looks like there's some snowfields we might be dealing with. We'll see. Which will probably be kind of icy, so nice to have some extra equipment. So we'll just tidy up a bit and head out. Almost there, 5 minutes. So today we're gonna head up into this little valley, and you can see a bit of a roadbed. It's an old mining road. I don't think it's really drivable at this point. And it takes you up a little ways, and then you just pick your own terrain to explore. Monica's leg and boots, and a big fat bear poop. It's a pretty good size, bigger than I could do. And that's no small bear, I don't think. Not sure if there's much running water up higher. So I'm just gonna take a little bit out of here. Don't want to filter it. I'm gonna use the little MSR here, this little squeeze pump. Just fill up my little 1 liter. Monica has plenty, so I'll fill this up while I can. The weather is treating us pretty good. Took my long sleeve off and even my long underwear. Might just go into shorts yet. That's all right. It's fairly calm and temperature is slowly climbing. It's nice. Not sure on the vintage of this, but Sunray bubble juice. Pretty heavy duty can. We've actually done the summit in the past, so we're not sure if we're gonna bother with it. Head up here, this way, maybe just up on this ski slope and head back down, do a loop. Might have some lunch in here, so. having a lunch break. 2,267 meters here. Weather's still pretty good. Not that much sun, but it's okay. Just a touch on the cooler side. Got a salami sandwich. That and some soup. All good. So we're taking the lazy way out. We had lunch and decided we're just gonna head not up that way, up on this ridge. It's a little bit loose and shitty and bouldery, but not too far, and we'll loop back to camp. All right, so we're topping out on the ridge. It goes up behind me, but that carries on to the summit. We're not doing the summit today because I don't have a summit beer with me. That's my excuse. But we've got this broad ridge here. We just got onto it. That's pretty cool. We'll walk along that a little bit and drop back down. So that is our big day trip. Pretty small, but that's all right. Not as windy as I thought it would be up here. That's fine by me. Little bits of leftover snow. This is super clean, so I assume this is from Thursday, Friday night when we came up. What you say?
There's a little lake over there.
There is. Oh yeah. Little pond at the bottom. Good water source. I guess that's what that little creek is coming from. All right.
Time has come to go. Pack your bags, hit the open road. Our hearts just won't die.
So we might head up a little bit because there might be some decent views. See what else lies this way. Well, Monica just went down. Good thing the big packs kind of help as a nice big fat cushion. Yeah, it's tiring a little bit here. This is a little looser. This rock is a little different. That's a horizontal shearing. Wow, it was worth coming over.
The falling sun burns alive, tearing into the night, watching
trying to cut right off the ridge onto the old mining road down here, but kind of misjudged that a little bit. So we're gonna end up just dropping down this talus. Pretty good grade, but we'll descend real quick, hopefully without twisted ankles. And then it's a easy walk to the camp. Like skiing. Sort of. Oh. That's where you need good boots for sure. Okay. Well, I have to admit, that was a bad choice by me, I guess. That's some of the worst route finding I've done in a while. So we came off of there. It was a total shit show. Extremely unpleasant. This mining road goes further up, and I think we could have done the ridge end and meet in the corner somewhere, but no. You had to drop off the front of it, didn't you? That sucked. But it's gonna make the beer so much better, isn't it? Even the dogs hated it. It's just a mix of the little stuff was okay. You could boot ski on it, but the toaster size, microwave size crap, man, that was some ankle twisting crap. If you go over, you're probably gonna bust something. What are you doing up there, buddy? Get it!
Ready?
Back at the Jeep. Time to feed the puppies. Weather's still good. That was a nice half day out. Kind of ended up that way. Oh, made it back just in time. What time? Made it back just for beer time. Yeah. It's Budweiser, but it's still good out here. Week. Shout out to my buddy Jeff Odorizzi. If you're watching this, cheers, man. Maybe we'll get out in a camp here one of these years, right? Or a hike. Are you tired? Are you sure? How about you, Savannah? Sort of? Are you sure you're tired, Reno? Or no? Let's see those legs twitching. Dodos. Oh, yes. He's got his jacket on because there's a bunch of bugs and he's already been bitten. Cover up some of them.
Not because it's cold.
Not because it's cold. He's actually pretty warm in the sun. All right, pretty well geared up. Lighting is really good up there, actually. So the only thing is, actually this one does have GPS. Now, it's only had GPS flights for a couple of flights. Still, there's a lot of risk to it, especially when you're flying close to the rocks. I mean, there really isn't any safety features. I'm flying this full manual control. So you really got to be on the sticks and think about what you're doing. not wrapping around the backside of it and losing signal, because there is no hope in getting that back. It will crash, or it will try to come back, but probably crash into the rocks. So you kind of need to really pick out a line that you're going to fly and stick with it. It's really easy to wander around and start exploring once you get up into your terrain. And that's where you're going to lose radio signal or both. And I'm not climbing up there to getting it. After that, I might do a bigger flight. That last flight went pretty well. That was my 6-inch 5S. Sitting over there with the white props. It's a pretty cool machine. So much thrust on it. You can cover a lot of terrain. But that's it. That's all I'm gonna fly. It's a little bit tense actually. I haven't flown these in a while. And in this terrain, it's pretty risky. The GPS wasn't locking in on this last machine. But I never fly GPS anyway, so I was pretty comfortable taking off and flying in the good old manual mode. But it's back, and both are safe, so that's it. Gonna have a nice, mellow night. Tomorrow, I guess we'll pack up whenever we feel like it. I'll never feel like it. I'll want to stay out here, that's for sure. And 5 hours home. Ew. Got some more water boiling. It's not for food. I got the shower set up, and there's another big bucket over there with water, so we'll have plenty to have a good shower. It's got a electric shower inside. It's pretty strong. Pretty well as good as most homes have, so it really pumps it out. That's kind of nice to have after a couple of days in the bush. All right, hot shower complete. Man, that's all right. It was a warm shower, and this keeps really warm in here too. So, good as new. Maybe a shave, but that can wait. So dinner tonight, just getting warmed up here. It's kind of clumpy still. This is going to be coconut rice and sweet potato. We're going to do a hot fast fry on these guys. You can hear his breakfast sausages. Just made those. Leftover potatoes, hash browns for the morning.
The only
And
thing that you didn't cook is the onions.
yeah, I didn't cook the onions.
That's okay.
I could, and I might, and I might not, but who cares? And there's some beans. Bush's beans on that fire. Back there. That's right. That's gonna round out tonight's dinner. Beautiful night. And much cooler. I think we'll have frost tonight. Oh yeah. Son of a bitch. Whoa. Let's season those babies up. Breakfast sausages and leftover potatoes. These are almost ready. We'll get, I think we got some bacon left and some eggs and toast. Too bad this is our last morning here. It's a beautiful morning too. Yes. Usually stay a couple more nights. We're just airing up the Jeep. We're back on pavement. Yay! Not really. I want to go home. We've never taken the tops off the Jeep actually. We took the Freedom panels off the front. It's nice and warm down here, so I'm gonna go topless. We'll see how it goes. It might be a bit noisy with the luggage rack and all that. Might not be that comfy, but we'll try it out. It's actually the first time the panels have been off. That's one reason I bought the half roof rack, so we can actually still do that. Not sure if it's a usable feature in our case, but we'll give it a shot. Wifey's operating the compressor.